Vanakkam, welcome and salam sejahtera. This is MSAN, words, thoughts and emotions. Today we want to talk about the hot topic everybody was talking about this week, which is Anonymous Malaysia has given out a warning to the Malaysian government saying that they are going to hack into their systems because the Malaysian government does not take the necessary precautions, necessary security steps in protecting the data that they have. And they also claimed that people who are working in these particular sectors, developers, coders, programmers, are not learning from their past mistakes and they keep on making the same mistakes. As a lesson learned, they want to teach a lesson to these people, the Malaysian government. They want to go ahead and try to hack into the system, and they want to show them that this can be done. Now, everybody might have heard of this Anonymous in 2011 when they threatened the Malaysian government for the censorship. They went ahead with hacking into hundreds of Malaysian-owned websites, and most of the attacks was done by the internal hackers who are living in Malaysia. Now, the question is, should we take this threat seriously? Yes, we should take this threat seriously, even though in the video, if you have watched it, you would know that they made a lot of grammatical errors, the English was not so good, and probably people would have appreciated if they'd done the video in the Bahasa Malaysia, because they call themselves as Anonymous Malaysia. And by the way, I am not trying to kutuk Anonymous Malaysia, please don't hack me. And most importantly here, Malaysian government needs to take this threat very seriously and they should actually ramp up. Now I want to take a look at two sides of the issues here. One is it true that we have a weak security, and is it true that Anonymous Malaysia is actually going to hack into the websites? Now, first of all, let's talk about Anonymous and what is Anonymous stands for. Anonymous is a group of loosely closed people where they work together for a certain cause. Now the cause here is Anonymous Malaysia claims that they want to go ahead and showcase to the Malaysian people that Malaysian government has a weak security. In that sense, it is possible that these people might have the skill set, they might be professional hackers, and because this might gain some momentum in around the world, and other anonymous hackers might join in this effort to hack into the Malaysian government's website. Now, is it true that Malaysian government's database, website, systems, in terms of security, is it weak? I would give a rating of average rating. Yes, there are rooms for improvements and Malaysian government should look into improving them, and I believe the National Security Council of Malaysia is looking into this. They are trying to come out with a blueprint. They are trying to make sure that their framework policies are in place so that we can improve. So is it really safe? It's a very questionable statement, and again, I'm not against the government. I'm just hoping that government will put in more effort, put the politics aside and focus on what needs to be done. So that's where we lack, and people who are working in the government sectors, the employees, the developers, the programmers, they should be more proactive, because this is an era where you can go to YouTube. Right now you're watching this in YouTube, so you can go to YouTube and learn these informations, learn how to do a secure coding, secure practices, and of course you can improve yourself rather than focusing on old techniques, old traditional ways of doing the programs. And I hope that people will learn from this, and it is a good thing that Anonymous Malaysia that's giving a warning saying that this is something that we need to look into, because most of the time in Malaysia we don't talk about data security. We don't really care, and we in fact did a video on WhatsApp privacy, and when I had this chat with some of my friends, they say this, so what if WhatsApp has their data, right? So same thing, a lot of people in Malaysia are not aware, are not care. They actually don't care about their data. So it's important that our data is safe. So the necessary steps need to be taken. And coming back to this question, is Anonymous going to hack into Malaysian websites? That's something all of us have to wait and see. I hope this video was informative to you guys. Please like, share and subscribe. This is MSAN Words, Thoughts and Emotions.